Alright, hi guys. So I had to jump on this because I literally just watched this last night and I did not know it existed until I was on TikTok and scrolling through and I saw like they did like a dub remixed it and I really wanted to know where this come from, so I ended up binge watching the episodes last night, all of them, and ooh child. Ooh. If you have not seen Blue Therapy yet, please go and take a look at it. Not just for the drama but also just for insight of like how sometimes female think, sometimes also guys think, but let's get into this. So basically Blue Therapy, a show with two couples so far. I don't know how they're going to continue with the show. I don't know if it's just a one-time series. I don't know if it's going to be a constant thing with different couples, but so far it's just two couples, Chuma and Paul and Jamal and Deborah, and they go to therapy basically to talk about the relationship where they fall short and things and how they feel and express themselves without feeling judged or whatever.
I've just literally got you an expensive gift. Can't you just like wait?
Why can't we do both?
Do you trust Paul when he's out?
I do trust Paul when he's out. Yes.
And
trust you too.
what are your?
No, you don't. You don't trust me, clearly.
You actually do what you like.
Wait,
Let's get
not,
that right.
Hold on, babe, let's not do that. She asked me the question.
You've already failed.
What stupid love, babe?
That's what.
What stupid love are you giving me, first of all?
First of all, what I would say is Chuma needs to run. She needs to run. She needs to run from Paul immediately because this girl is a queen. She is an African queen because I mean they are from Africa, Nigeria, my bad. They're from Nigeria, living in the UK. But she needs to run. She's a queen, okay? And she does not need a Paul in her life at all. This girl is too gorgeous, all right? Body yoddy, everything gorgeous. Paul, however, he also is Nigerian, I think, and I really can't deal with him, all right? So let's get into why I can't deal with him. So first things that was mentioned in the relationship was money issues. He likes to go and spend more than he could afford because his job is like with elite people and influencers and celebrities. Now, up to now, he hasn't said what he does. He sounds a little sus to me, but he just like to be spending money with millionaires in the building, and he just spending thinking that he is of their class when you're not. Then he mentioned her IG, and now I understand to a certain extent. All right, your man wants respect, and he don't want you to, you know, be showing your goods, twerking, or like looking too hot, you know, on your IG. But him calling them a brand.
We don't have a brand. We're in a relationship. I'm Choma, you're Paul. You can do stuff and I can't.
It's not for me.
Who are you speaking to?
Like, if she's the product and he's selling her, like, I don't understand where he was coming with that. Like, Ollie and married, so it had no brand. She also had an IG before you met her on IG, so there ain't no brand, bruh. Alright, so give him a chance. He was also very rude and manipulative in this whole interview. Very rude to the therapist, and I have to give props to her. He was very rude to her, and it's very embarrassing for Chuma to sit down there knowing that you brought your significant other and this is how he treating people. Rude. He keeps talking about himself in this kind of, on this level now, boy. Like if Chuma down here and he on top of here and he's like, I know I'm a bald-headed guy with beard, I'm a hunk. Listen to me. Every facial expression Chuma do through this entire interview was the exact same face that I did throughout watching this whole interview. Like, also Paul was making mention to the fact that he likes to go and get the bag and like to get money and all these different gigs and stuff. And she's supposed to be like a housewife. You see that kind of thinking? You see that kind of thinking is where people fall. No. My biggest issue with the both of them and why I see it not working, and I hope Chuma really does not stay with him, my biggest issue is the fact that he's dismissing her experience, not allowing her to even finish a sentence because he wants to jump in because he's in his feelings. So every time she tries to open up, no, answer my question. Did I say that? Like, you see that cutting off kind of behavior that he doing there?
You gonna do it again?
What, you don't do that?
Answer the question.
You see cameras around.
Okay,
so
wait.
Because
Was it the
clearly
right thing that
that's-
you done?
I was getting so upset for her. So I really believe that this relationship that they have, if it was real or fake, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work at all. No. Also, another thing that was said in episode 4 that triggered a lot of people, even me, was the fact that Paul commented on Chuma's weight.
You haven't been tracking your intake. Therefore,
you can't carry me during sex.
Forget about the sex for
Because
now.
you've gotten
no,
bigger.
You said fat and you said gain weight. Let's stick to that topic.
if it's one thing that has pissed me off, if you look back on my old videos on this page, I literally have a video saying what pisses me off is when people, you don't comment on somebody's weight. You don't do that. You don't do that, especially a woman's weight, because I feel like guys don't understand the amount of crap that women have to go through with their bodies. Anything could happen. Don't comment on a woman's weight, because you don't know what they're going through. Literally. Like, that is one thing that's really irked my spirit. And the fact that he did that, and you could have seen it in her face, she was looking so vulnerable and like sad to know that your partner literally called you fat, basically saying that you're chubby, and knowing damn well that she's gorgeous, right? And when they met, he was fat, and he said it. He lost the weight or whatever, and now you calling her? Are you kidding me? Are you nuts? Like, no, seriously. Like, that real triggered me. And she cried.
Things do get very heated in sessions, and you know, sometimes things are said that are taken in the wrong way, but
she literally couldn't keep it together. So you wait until she cried to realize that everything you've been saying to her hurt her. So now you want to feel bad and want to hold. No. No. Everything he's been saying, walking out, being rude, cutting the therapist short, cutting too much trimmer short with what she have to say, dismissing her feelings and disregarding how she feels. You see that? Up to now, he didn't really listen to anything. He would pinpoint one thing that she's saying and then go back to that point. And every time he cut her short, you realize, if it is you watch the show, that he has not even made an actual solid point up to now. He's just talking. He's just talking, and have not made a solid point yet. To even the questions that they're asking him, he literally going around the bush and not even, you know what, whatever. Also, I think in episode 3, Chuma made the point that his sister keeps dropping her children for her, and it's not like she's doing something really important. She's going out to line with her friends, as well as he's not present when she's watching the children. Who's not your children is your sister's children. And then Paul was smart to tell her you should watch the children. Excuse?
Of recent, I've been sacrificing a lot of my time to look after kids that are not mine.
Knowing that your sister don't like me and dropping her children off for me to watch while you go online. So I can't lie. Sorry, lime is how we say it in this country. Hang out. So you could go and hang out with your friends. Make it make sense. Because the Matsin. I also saw in the comments under one of the videos, I think it was the episode 4, where somebody said the only thing that is keeping Paul and Chuma together is the word babe. Because literally every time before they say anything to each other, is a babe. Is a babe, you know I love you. No, stop calling him babe. Stop calling him babe. And she's like telling the therapist, you see what I have to be going through? No, you don't have to be going through anything. You're not married. You don't have to leave. Even in the individual interviews, and they were like, oh, the little red flags, and I'm like, so you're seeing the red flags, right? But you're staying, like you're staying there, really? But I really hope that if it's real, that ain't gonna work out, and she needs to run, because she needs to know her worth, and she is gorgeous. When I tell you I said I'm watching this girl, and I'm like, sis, why you even dealing with this provider? Ain't gonna work out. I don't like Paul, Dean, Chima's a queen. That's it. The next couple we have right now is Deborah and Jamal. Now, it have some. No, I'm kind of 50-50 on this. Well, kind of more 70-30, because it have some things that Jamal does, that little sketch, and I would not let that slide. But Deborah, sis, is doing too much. And here's why. Deborah is materialistic, and she compares to everything. Now, granted, this is her first actual relationship. She's been in situationships before, which we know in this generation is basically being with somebody without the title. You're involved, everything going on is just You ain't get no title. You're not officially a thing, so he can do whatever he wants, and you can do whatever you want on the side because you're not really tied by the title. That's basically what situationships is. So she's very materialistic, and she compares it with her dad and with other situations that she was in, but mainly her father. Basically, she wants to date her daddy. So if you want to date your daddy, date your daddy. But don't come here and try to put all that expectation on somebody.
What normal girl doesn't want to go Hakkasan, sexy fish is actually the norm. Me and my girls, before we were in relationships, we took ourselves there. So I expect my man to take me there.
I've just literally got an expensive gift. Can't you just like wait?
Why can't we do both?
In the beginning, he would have done things for her, do this and that for her. But as far as Jamal's concerned, he wants it to be his last relationship. And they want to build together. He needs to save. He needs to do all these different things because trust and believe, when time come and all they married, you want to shove it in his face that he don't have no money? But right, he's preventing all of that by not really spending much. Now, hear me out on this bag. He buy her a Gucci bag. She want to go Greece. She want to know why they can't do both. Sis, you didn't just get a Gucci bag? Like, you're not grateful for that? You're not happy for that? You're not going to say, babe, thanks? You study in Greece? As far as she's concerned, before she was in a relationship, she used to do these kind of things. Well, do it. Do it yourself. I don't know why these women like to feel like they have to 100% depend on these guys to give them things that they want. If you want it, you get it. So she's very ungrateful and she's very materialistic. She is a fantasy. If fantasy was a person, that is Deborah. Because Deborah is looking at IG couples and clearly having these wrong expectations of what relationships should be like. I side with Jamal on that. She's ridiculous. Yeah, but she a Gucci bag and still she ungrateful, talking about she want to go Greece and why she can't get both. So sit down. Have all the seats. Now, the other thing that she mentioned about Jamal is that he likes social media a lot. That little sketch to me, only because social media is a little iffy. You can cheat, and cheating does not even mean physical. There's emotional cheating. The fact that you even encourage somebody in like conversations or whatever, that little iffy. Now tell me why everybody in England is gym instructors or fitness trainers, because clearly these two guys dealing with clients. And Jamal gets his clients on Instagram, and it's mainly females.
The female attention, let's just bring it down a bit because you love it.
I've got new clients that are women. Cool, that is my market. If that's such a problem, get me clients then.
Which, okay, I get. He had a hook and that's a clientele. He goes to their houses. You're calling them and they can't get onto him. You're on social media all the time, okay? Not just IG, you're on Clubhouse, you're on all these different other apps what require you to be on video. Okay.
What, Clubhouse buying me gifts?
Yeah, if I'm making money and monetizing off it, of course it's a problem.
I will hold up my end of the, relationship. It's up to you as a man to get us there. That's just my view.
There's a no from me. A lot of times people bring their emotional trauma and their past issues into new relationships. The therapist also asked if he ever gave her any kind of reason to not trust him, and he said no. But it's 50-50 on that case. With that one, it's a little 50-50 because again, he didn't give you any reason to not trust him. He is working, but in the same breath, you're always on social media. Is a new woman. You go into their houses, and when I call you, you see you see when I call and they're answering, yeah, red flag. Also, Deborah is mommying Jamal. You see, from the time she says she picking out his clothes, and he cannot be embarrassing her when they go out, and you picking his clothes and this and that. Now, I understand that to a certain extent. That if it is your style in the style that fit, that matching me in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like if I am like all glammed up and whatever, and you coming in on all jeans and a white jersey, organize yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of match my style in a sense, where we could look cute working together. I understand that. but a simple conversation, a little suggestion here and there. But you see when they're laying out from socks to undies to what? You his mother. Okay. Also with Jamal and his social media thing, apparently he did block her on the playhouse one, on the clubhouse one, or whatever app is that. My anxiety would have been through the roof. Them thing is thing to be sketch and make me not trust you. I am sorry, but what you're hiding? Because I mean, if it is I trust you and I understand his work, ooh nigga, you better not be playing me. Don't play me, Ras. Right? I said, you know, that's my problem with Jamal. If I'm being honest, that's the only problem I really have with him. That's social media. Also, in the last episode, I think Jamal, they wanted to go Afro Nation, which everybody know about Afro Nation as he's on Instagram all the time. But she said she was going, and he said he wasn't. She saw an email that confirmed his ticket.
Jamal, I'm gonna need you to please read to Denise what it says on there, because I don't want to embarrass you. So just, you know, please, I need you to read it.
He says that he wants to surprise her, but if we're being honest, he doesn't seem like he just pulled that excuse off the back of his head quick and was like, I want to surprise you. Also, it was a little double standard on Deborah's part, because as far as she's concerned, no, he can't go, or she allow him to go, or he allow her to go, or she trusts herself like she knows she wouldn't do anything, but it's him and how he is, she don't trust him. You see that?
You trust me, right? Okay, cool. So you're not allowing me to go Afro Nation because...
Yes, I'm allowing you to go Afro Nation.
No, there's too many females around him. Whether it's Clubhouse or his fitness, we're just always having issues about it, and that actually increases the trust issues that we have. Nothing that I'm gonna do at Afro Nation that you're not gonna approve of. So you didn't allow me to go. I'm able to go because I'm fine. Like,
if I told you not to go Afro Nation, would you go?
She wrong for that. She wrong for that. Because you don't put nothing past nobody. So you dismissing anything that he went through in the past. Mind you, he had 4 relationships before. And this is your first relationship. So you saying that you ain't gonna do nothing, the things that I gonna be doing, she know that he wouldn't let it wrong. She wrong in that whole aspect. But he also seemed a little sus with that excuse. So that's why I wasn't really for it 100%. He's some little sus. She's some little sus. So Deborah making the comment that he has never introduced her to his family. As he said, his first relationship, he's not trying to be in and out, bringing kills and getting them tied into family things. I totally agree with that. Unless you are 100%, you don't introduce nobody to no family. I agree with him in terms of the bringing constant girls around. Like, I ain't trying to do that. So give me time. If it is, I know it's certain. Mind you, they only together for a year, which ain't nothing in this time. A year ain't nothing. A year is like 6 months. Give me a ease up. Like, relax. My issue with the both of them is that both relationships right now is the fact that the guys stop trying to court them. You still have to court, even though they're in a relationship. Keep things going, like keep things up. And I feel like that's the problem with millennials and people in this time, because any kind of sense of routine is what makes people say, yeah, this relationship ain't gonna work. I fall out of love with you. Like, okay, yes, I understand I was doing these things in the beginning of a relationship. Life goes on, we are building together, but in the same breath, you can't stop doing what you used to do when you wanted to get her. You know, if that make any sense, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying to do it 24/7 and all the time, but those little things that you used to do in the beginning that would kind of woo her and be like, oh, he really cares. You can't stop that. But also, you can't expect that every single blaming day, because life goes on and you're growing together. You have to save together. You're starting to think about future. You can't just go and be spending money willy-nilly, because when time comes, you want to still call him broke because he don't have this and that. So yeah, if you haven't seen Blue Therapy, it's on, what is this channel name? Trend Central on YouTube. You could just type it in on YouTube, Blue Therapy, and yeah, take it in. It's really interesting. I just really had to jump on there because I had so much notes and so much thoughts about this. I probably didn't even hit all of them, but ooh child, the show is just getting me heated. Anyways, I'll see you guys sometime soon. That's the end of this video. I'm gone. Peace.